What have you been doing? 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 Morning. Morning, and welcome back to the channel. She's a fresh one this morning. Now then, got my big suit on. Can only mean one thing. Operation Drain Jet. We've got a bit of a sinky hole in one of the fields over Farm 2. I was power harrowing it the other day, getting ready to drill some beans, just power harrowing the ploughed work in front. And all of a sudden just started, the back end started sinking down. The rest of the field's completely dry, and there's just one place where I nearly got stuck. So there's a problem there with the tile drains. We've got the facilities to fix it, I hope anyway. So I'm gonna just go over there when it warms up a bit. It's too cold now, it's like -3 now. Or it's warming up because the sun's out, but when it's warmed up, I'll go over there with the drain jet. There's just enough water in the dike to jet and try and sort the problem out. So I got the drain jetter on yesterday, unfolded it all, make sure everything's all right, greased it all up. Just going to get my ladder and a few different bits, my spade and stuff like that. And yeah, head on over to Farm 2. So it's Friday today. I'll hopefully put this video up either tonight or tomorrow. But the sprayer, we've had Langley come out, John and Harry, and they've took the pump off just for the sake of just taking the pump off and just redoing it. It might have been all right, but this sprayer is only sprayed when in the screen, and it's only sprayed 17,000 litres, so it's only had a couple of tank full in it. I know what you're thinking. It's only had a couple of tankfuls. Yeah, well, the bloke who bought it originally, I couldn't think of the word there. The bloke who brought it originally, he already had a sprayer, and we think he just brought it to offset a bit of his tax. So this sprayer's hardly been used. It's sat as one of Hardy's demonstrative sprayers for a couple of years, and then this farmer bought it and it's still sat in his shed. It didn't do a lot. So we've got the hydraulics working, unfolded it all the other day, and the steering working as well. I'll show you that in a second. I know it's a bit dark in here, but they drilled 2 holes near either side of the PTO guard and tension these chains up. These chains have to be tensioned so they're fairly tight, and as the tractor turns, it turns this little bit here that's on a spring, pulls it round, and then that controls the steering drawbar. So once they've done the pump, they'll put the pump back on and test it, put some water through it, and then we know that when we go spraying, fingers crossed, we won't have too many problems or no problems at all. It's all been tested and jobs are good. And so thank you to John and Harry for doing that. Brilliant. So thumbs up to them. So I've had a cup of coffee, took my suit off to go in the house, and then needed a wee. Not ideal, because I've got some thermal trousers on, a pair of jeans, and this suit. That would have been good content, trying to undo it all because I need a wee. Anyway, it's 9:30 I think, and I'm off with a jetter. So I've just got it all unfolded out, had to remind myself how it all worked. This down here is the dike. So it's not a main drain, it's just a little independent drain, and one tile drain literally goes near enough underneath that building. This tile drain here goes round, and you can see, if it focuses, my unpower harrowed work. So all this rest of the field is dry, and that bit near the road, we'll walk over there if it when I have a minute, and you'll see where it's damp and the soil's gone dark, and that's where I sunk in. So this one should be the one to fingers crossed fix it.
So I've got her all up and running. We're nearly 50 metres on the dial there. I'm running at about 30 bar pressure. You can see how orange the dike is. So if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of this, a lot of drain jetting here in the Old Fens, because you get a substance, which is that orange substance, it's called ochre, that builds up the under drains and then blocks your under drains, and then the water can't flow, when it rains, can't flow down into the drains and go up the dike. So we spent a bit of money on this machine because we was borrowing one from a neighbour for a couple of years just to get us by, and then we spent the money on this machine when we had a wet year, and went around the farm and jetted most of the tile drains out. But since we took on land this way, tile drains need jetting out around here. I'll eventually go around the whole farm again this way, farm 2 anyway, and jet them out. But half the battle is clean dikes, and the dikes cut back as well, so you can see what's going on and what you're doing, and enough water in the dike. If you clean the dikes out, you'll be able to get enough water to jet. If I'm pumping up 30 bar pressure, you soon use a lot of water. Dad is over there with an old cultivator just repairing that grass road up. So that road I was moaning about the other day, that's the one he's mending. Anyway, I've got to, where did it see? Can't see. There it is. 129 metres. 129 metres across there is further than where I got stuck, but I'm just leaving it there to see if there is a blockage there, if I'm going any further. So that just come out the tile drain. Some sort of matted, weedy sort of thing. So that could have been the problem. Could have just been bunged up in there. So that just come floating back out. And yeah, that might have been the problem. Who knows? So I'm going to let it drain out, go and do another one, and then come back and pump back into this again. So you can see what sort of colour the dike is now from when we started. See all the sorts of colours mixing about there, and that's what I would call, fingers crossed, doing a good job. So this is the next tile drain along, and that's a perfect example of why we are jetting the tile drains out in this field, because look at all that. So I'm just walking across the field now. You can see it's quite damp there compared to that. There's all different places where it's a bit damp, but here where I'm standing is a bit dodgy, a bit soft. I've got to say, now I've jetted through 130 metres. You see where I've sunk in a little bit there and there. It's hard working walking in this this suit. I don't know, we'll give it a couple of days. I've gone through 130 metres on the first one, 180 somewhat on the second one, which covers this part over here. I'll try and get through the rest of the tile drains while I'm here, and then come back and do the first one again, and then give it a couple of days, a week or more, and try again. For those of you who are wondering, the DPD driver was in that dike over there. He's obviously got out safely, so like I said, no one was harmed in the making of the video, I think. As well, on my last video, someone commented about these hats, and I think his surname was Fenners or something like that, which was a pretty cool name. I did do a few hats, but I'm not here to sell merchandise or to make money out of the job. I'm here because I want to promote British agriculture and what we're doing on a small British farm
I'm not here to make money out of YouTube. I'm not here to sell merchandise. Although I did try and sell some hats. What was it? Nearly a year ago now. Sold a fair amount. I bought, I think, 20 in and sold like 15, which was good. So I don't know. Depending on the how many people want them, well, it'd be peak hats now. It's getting warmer. But no, like I say, I'm not here to sell me merchandise or anything like that. Maybe in the future, who knows if there's a market for it, why not? But like I say, I'm just here to promote what we do, and so you guys can see us grow, get on, and see what we're doing, and yeah, just putting out good content, or like to think I'm putting out good content, instead of just creaming off YouTube and making money. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to carry on drain jetting, but the next video should be sooner than this one, put it that way. I am tonight going to watch Clarkson's Farm like everyone else, because he's absolutely brilliant. So hopefully I've got some beans to drill, so I'm gonna need to get the drill on, put the jetter off, get the front weight on, and yeah, we'll give the drilling a good go. 120 acres of beans, and then plus our drilling as well, so we've got about 300 and some odd acres of spring stuff to drill, including the contracting work. So yeah, nearly 200 and some odd of our own, and then 120 some odd on the neighbours. So lovely job. So thank you for watching. Hit the like, hit the thumbs up, and hit the subscribe. Doesn't cost you nothing, just lets you know when my videos are up on YouTube. So I think it's somewhere down there, so give it a subscribe. Thank you very much. Sorry it's not an interesting video, but there we go, that's what I'm up to. It's not every day is an exciting day. This is a job that nobody sees. This is a job that's important. So see you later. Ta.